Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Traedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related content and much more. Hope everybody having a blessed day. Welcome to Take Profits Tuesdays. You already know how we rock and roll, man. I know people starting to gather in, so just go ahead and give them a few minutes for everybody to start coming in, man. But again, thank y'all so much for joining me, guys. What we normally do is go ahead and go into the conference room where we go over our recaps, our economics and earnings, and much more to get the ball rocking and rolling, see what the market has to offer us today. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and hop into the conference room. Let's go. All right, guys, we're here. Let's go over our recaps for yesterday for SPY. Yesterday, guys, we did have an open of 586.22. We had a high of 589.49. We had a low of 585.34. We had a close of 588.15 with the volume of 37 million. Let's go ahead and take a dive into our earnings, guys. We already know that, like I said, the main thing and what everybody's anticipating, guys, will be NVIDIA's earnings. That'll be tomorrow after the market close. That'll be November 20th. So that'll be the main thing that me and the other traders will be looking towards. It's going to be those NVIDIA earnings. Let's go ahead and dive into the economics, guys. As far as economics, guys, tomorrow we're going to have the crude oil inventories at 10:30. For Thursday, we're going to have the initial jobless claims and Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index. That's going to be at 8:30. We're going to have the existing home sales at 10 o'clock. Friday, we're going to have the S&P Global U.S. Manufacturing PMI and Services. That's going to be at 9:45. And last but not least, guys, we are almost there as far as the announcement. Guys, like I said, as far as my Twitch side, man, I definitely need you guys' help as far as the path to partner. Got everything else completed. Just started getting these viewers up, man, so we can get that path to partner, man. We almost there, guys. We just got to get these 75 viewers in, man. So I'm gonna need you guys' help, man, to get us there, though. So far, we almost to that finish line. But thank you guys so much for what you have been doing so far, showing love and support. I couldn't be nothing more than grateful, man. Thank you guys so much, man, and God bless you all. So other than that, guys, let's go ahead and jump into our charts and get the ball rocking and rolling. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, guys, we're here. So as we mentioned, I told you guys yesterday that 9 times out of 10, what was we setting up for? Let's go back. What was we setting up for, guys? We was setting up for what? A possible, what I called out, what pattern did I call out, guys? Inverted cup and handle pattern. Did I not call it out yesterday on the possibility that we could be having as far as SPY goes? I told you we were to hold that trend line. We can start to work on that handle where we go up towards that 590 mark and start to move our way back on down towards that 585. And there you can see that we're now towards the 584s into the almost in the 583s. So far we are on a downtrend like setup, guys, and as I stated, I was told you yesterday off the 180 chart that we was in somewhat of an inverted cup and handle pattern. So as you can see, there go your cup, and there go your handle, and there go the pattern. So let me go ahead and draw it out for y'all. For those who still can't see it, I'll draw it out. I have no problem with that. So right here you can see the cup, right here, guys, and you can see the handle. There you go, and therefore giving you your inverted cup and handle pattern will room to fall down towards that possible 580. So we talked about that yesterday, guys. Shout out to those who did catch it. Shout out to those who saw that pattern setting up. AR, what's up, boss? Hey, we called it. We called it yesterday. You remember? Inverted cup and handle pattern. There you go. There go your setup, boss. Right here. Cup, handle, boom. There it is. We called it out. We called it out damn near to perfection, man. So shout out to you. Shout out to all the other traders who caught on to it. As far as going from after hours into pre-market today, guys, we are still set up on this descending wedge. So I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled, and also around that 585 level. So I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled. Your indicators have crossed back over towards the downside. We did catch a little crossover back up towards the upside, but then we started getting weak and started moving back down towards the downside. So right now we're definitely seeing some weakness. We're definitely seeing that inverted cup and handle pattern take place, and we're gonna go from there. So far, guys, I do see some resistance around the 587 when we did go up and got rejected, and then we had those highs around that 589.50 where we did test it more than once. We tested it 3 times. We tested it once, we tested it twice, we tested it 3 times, and started to slowly pull back away from that 589.50 level. From that point, we did get rejected. We came right back down underneath that 588 level, all the way on down towards that 587 level. So just basically losing value. So we just started to slowly move on down in somewhat of a downtrend like manner. But I did call out yesterday, guys. Y'all was my witness. Y'all was here with me yesterday. As far as, like I said, AR, you was with me. And I alerted that, guys, we could be on an inverted cup and handle pattern. And as you can see, it took place, guys. I mean, it formed out perfectly. So again, if we go back to that, if we go back to my If we go back to my 180 chart, you can clearly see it, guys. It's on an inverted cup and handle pattern. I don't even have to draw it. You can clearly see it right here. You can see the cup right here, and you can see the handle right here. I told y'all that 9 times out of 10, if we was to hold that stay above 585. I told you yesterday, guys, we were in a somewhat of a $5 channel. Remember, I told you that. I said the bottoms was going to be 585, and we could possibly run up towards that 590 mark. The highs we went was how far did we go? We went as far as 589.50. So we ran up to as far as 589.50, by 50 cents off from that 590 level. Got rejected, which was building up on the handle, and started to move our way right back on down towards the 585, completing the inverted cup and handle pattern. So we're gonna definitely keep our eyes peeled to see if we're gonna start to crack now towards the bullish side to now the bearish side. So we can stay underneath that 585 level. We can definitely see more pullback coming, guys. But we can see the 584, the 583s, 582s, all the way down to possibly 580. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. Where we can come down now to this trend line here. Towards this level here. So again, if we do lose that 585 or stay underneath that 585, we can start to see the lower areas: 584, 583, 582, 581, possibly down to 580. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Right now, we are getting a bounce on Apple off of that 525.34ish mark. We are definitely starting to push our way back on up, trying to retest that 527 level. But you do have that trend line right above your head around that 527 and also the 9 EMA. So keep your eyes peeled on that. But that can be also trying to set up for somewhat of almost a downtrend if we can't get back up to 228. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. Tesla, guys, we definitely, again, if you do crack that 333.18, we could pull back down to these lows of 332. Sorry about that. But yeah, guys, we're definitely still on the downtrend setup, and we called this, we alerted this. Me and Zach, shout out to Zach for everything too as well. We did alert the possible inverted cup and handle pattern, guys, that could be forming, and which we did. So far, so good. So we're definitely keeping our eyes peeled to see as we do push back up toward these highs. You got to remember, guys, now the 585 is going to hold up at some type of natural resistance now, because that's the $half mark. Remember, that's going to play a major key. Anything above 585, we'll see some higher price points as far as 586, 587, 588, and so forth. You stay underneath 585, we can definitely see 584, 583, 582, all the way back on down. So that 585 can be a deciding factor. From whether we go back on up towards the upside or go back on down and continue the downside. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. But shout out to my team, and shout out for those who caught these movements. Shout out for those who probably swung it over, held it overnight from that 589.50 level all the way back on down towards the 585 level. So shout out to you guys for that. But right now, we're definitely still in this uptrend pattern. We're now underneath 585, which we will be seeing a lot of battles going back and forth between the bears and the bulls. But bears trying to stay underneath 585, bulls trying to get back above 585. I wonder if SPY will end up setting up for a bull flag pattern on the weekly if it holds 580 level. Yeah. So as of now, AR, the main thing is, okay, now that we're underneath 585, now we have to look at it from a $5 standpoint on down. So now we have to look at it from 585 on down now to 580. So yesterday, when we went on top of 585, we had to focus on the $5 channel on up. We had to focus on 585 to 590. That was the $5 up. Now that we're underneath 585, now we have to focus on the $5 movement on down. So now we have to think about 585 down to 580 itself. So I think, yeah, I mean, we do have room to fall back down to 580. I mean, because now, again, the fact is we're underneath 585. Now we have to focus on the lower price points underneath that bracket. But so far, so good. I mean, we called it out. We called it out to damn near perfection. I mean, we called out an inverted cup and handle pattern. Went from the 589.50s all the way down to 585 now. So shout out to for those who did swing that play over and making some profits right now. So right now, guys, we got about 3 minutes until the bell rings. So make sure you have a trade plan in hand. Keep your eyes peeled around that 585 level to see on, if we do get back above that level, see can we re-break these key levels around 587 to see if can we get back above the 588.36 on up towards the 589.50. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Let's sneak this up there. So yeah, guys, we got still about 3 minutes till the bell rings. So guys, just make sure you got a game plan rocking and rolling. Again, shout out to my traders who did swing it over net last night all the way over to today, which you caught a nice little $5 drop back on down. So I mean, you can't complain about that if you made money, on the swing trade. So I mean, shout out to y'all if y'all did catch it. So, man, but again, the cup and handle pattern worked out damn near to perfection. I mean, we called it out, we alerted it, cup and handle pattern, and boom, there you go. You get, I mean, you gotta understand these patterns, you gotta understand these setups, you gotta understand your prices, your main prices. Again, where does the main resistance lie in? Where does the main support lie in? And you just take it from there. As I told y'all yesterday, as long as you stayed above 585, focus on 585 up to 590. You stay underneath 585. As far as today, we could go down as low as 580. So we're gonna set up an alert to get the ball rocking and rolling. What time we got? So we still got a minute in. So let's go ahead and set up our alerts early ahead of time. I'm gonna set up an alert for 580 on the downside, just in case we do so happen to pull back down, guys, towards that key level. So we will start getting the ball rocking and rolling from the 582.50 level to 581.50 level and so forth. So again, if we do start to get that pullback, we're gonna definitely keep our eyes peeled on those price points as we do pull back. We got about still a minute left in, guys. I'm trying to get everything rocking and rolling and set. So 583.50 to 582.50, and we're just gonna play the 50 cent game. So we don't make too many. So I'm gonna do a 581.50 for sure. We're gonna do that as well. Jenna, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, morning. Hey, that cup and handle pattern, it worked out. We called it. As far as the cup and handle pattern, we sure did called it. So we got a minute, so let me go ahead and set up one more, which would be 582.50. Boom, boom, boom. There you go, there you go, there you go. Let's go ahead and get that bad boy rocking and rolling. So we got our alert set on the downside, just in case we do get some more further pullback down from 584.50 to 583.50, 582, all the way down to 580 itself. So definitely keep our eyes peeled on that, guys. We do have buyers trying to get back in around that 582.50, trying to push back on up towards that 585 level. Keep your eyes peeled. But we are still in a downtrend setup. We do have your indicators still crossing over on the downside, so definitely keep your eyes peeled on that for sure. So guys, we got about 15 seconds until the bell rock and rolls, and we're going to see where the market is going to go from here off of that 585 level. So definitely keep your eyes peeled to see where we go from here in a matter of... Loliato, I see the ball. I see in the building, boss. Got about 3, 2, 1. Game time, game time, game time. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Let's see where we go from here, guys. Let's definitely keep our eyes peeled. See where we go from here. Let's see where we go from here, guys. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. We'll see where we go from this point on. We'll definitely keep our eyes peeled. So I'm gonna just get my everything set up, rocking and rolling. So I just want to see where we go from these key levels. So right now we're definitely still trying to go up towards the upside. So right now definitely trying to get back above that around that 585 level, trying to get that push. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. Definitely keep your eyes peeled. We got a few bounces going on right now. We got the Apple bounce, which is still getting me still underneath that 228. We got a somewhat of a little Tesla bounce, which is still underneath the 336. So still got some weakness on Tesla that could still form a possible downtrend if we do not hold above 336. As far as Apple, guys, again, if we cannot break that 228, do expect a little bit of resistance on down, back down towards that 226 level. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. Definitely keep your eyes peeled. We are definitely getting some pullback at this moment. Definitely getting some pullback at this moment. Keep my eyes peeled on that, guys. Definitely keep my eyes peeled. Watching that 585 level. Still watching that. Oh, this boy already asking me to go wipe him already. Don't make no damn sense. Jesus. Guys, I'll be right back. Let me go wipe him real quick. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, do feel free to reach out to my mods. Let me go because he's off from daycare because I think they closed down today, and also he's sick today. So I'm going to try to stay on as long as I can today because I know I'm going to have to tend to him as well. So I'm going to be on daddy duties and trying to trade. So let me go take care of him real quick, guys, and I'll be right back. Thank you for your time and patience. Be right back. Let me go knock him out. So not knock him out, but you know what I mean. Be right back, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm back, guys. I apologize. Yeah, the mic on now. Hey, yo, don't start. Don't start. don't don't do that. Don't even do it. Don't even start with me. Don't even play. That's your nephew. You're gonna have to take care of him too. You're gonna be wiping him. Don't worry about it. So don't even play. So right now, yeah, guys, keeping it on watch. Watch around this 585 level. We do get that push back on up. Keep your eyes peeled as we move back up towards those areas of resistance, which we got around that 587 level up to that 588 level. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. Where's my? Oh, it did hit my alert. Hit my alert earlier. So, let me see. Move that back down to 587. Make a duplicate copy of that. 587. 587. Still getting rejected underneath that 228 on Apple, guys. Still getting rejected underneath that 228 level. So right here, guys, we got resistance here at 587. Got a little bit of resistance around that 588.36 up to that 589.50 on down. Still in this downtrend position. Still fighting around this 585 level, guys. Keep your eyes peeled on that. Still watching that as well. Still watching that. Keep my eyes peeled. Let's see where we go. Man, don't do that. Yo, don't do that, man. You're supposed to be on my side, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. So right now, guys, still getting weakness on Tesla, guys. Got rejected still underneath that 336, back on down to that 334, on down to 333. Still getting rejected on Apple around that 228 level, coming back on down to possibly at 227 down to 226, and we cannot get the break out of 228. So keep your eyes peeled on that as well. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. We'll see where we go from here. Right now, we're on somewhat of a little of an uptrend right now off the 5-minute time frame and the 15-minute time frame. So catching a little bit of an uptrend on the upside right now. So just keep your eyes peeled on that. A little bit of an uptrend. We'll see once we start to hit some resistance and start to move our way back on down to kind of start that process of the downtrend, possible downtrend setup back underneath 585. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. Definitely keep your eyes peeled. We'll see where we go from here, guys. Like I said, no rushing. Just have a game plan set up in motion. Make sure you have everything as far as your entries and exits. Just definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. So I'm just watching everything as far as myself as well. So I'm still just keeping this on watch to see where we go. Watching the 5-minute time frame, also watching the 15-minute time frame to see where we could possibly go. So again, if we go back underneath that 585, we could be pulling back down to 584.50 itself. Keep your eyes peeled on that as well. Getting a little bit of a little pullback on down. Could be possibly moved back down to that 584.50. Let's see. Let's see where we at, guys. Let's see where we at. Still trying to hold. Still on someone on this uptrend. Still building on up, trying to go back up towards the upside, towards those highs again. But right now, we're definitely fighting at 585 level. Again, you come back underneath 585, you're going to move your way back on down to 584.50, down to 584, and so forth. So right now, we're still trying to fight around that 585 level. Keep your eyes peeled on that level. Keep your eyes peeled around 585. Right now, we are pushing above 585. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch, guys. Let's see where we go from here. Apple is still battling that 228 level. Still battling that 228. Need to get back above 228 to see some more upside. If you still get rejected underneath 228, do expect some pullback coming on Apple. Tesla, we just got to stay above that 336. 336 right now is trying to hold. You lose that 336 level, you start to move your way back down towards that 334 level. So right now you're getting a little bounce back on up. So keep your eyes peeled on that key level. That's around 330, 338.75. This level here. So keep your eyes peeled on these levels as well. What is this? Open was 338.73. So let me set up one on Tesla real quick. 338.73, 338.73. All right. That'll be on the upside, and we get back towards those key levels here. Like I said, as far as Apple's, I'm gonna just put 228 itself, because that's the area that we need to get back above. It's 228 on Apple. Other than that, that's gonna hold up as resistance on those key levels. And don't forget, guys, we got Nvidia's earnings coming out tomorrow. So right now, you're still getting rejected underneath that 228 level on Apple. Watching Tesla as we try to push back on up towards these highs of 338.73 on up towards 340. So I'm keeping these levels here. I'm gonna keep these on watch real quick. And 340. Keep this on watch as we try to move back up towards the upside. That's going to be the first line of resistance. Then you still got that 50 right above your head on that one, and on Apple. You got that 50 lining up with the 228 level. So that's, you can see some selling pressure coming in on Apple underneath that 228, and right where that 50 SMA is lining up at, where you got that selling pressure coming in at as well. Right now, as far as Tesla, you got buying pressure off of that around that 333.18, trying to hold that key level here for the pushback on up towards that possible 340, 338 to 340 mark. Apple is definitely still getting weak. It's still pulling back on down. Still pulling back on down. Now putting you underneath that 227.50 range. Right now, Tesla's definitely pushing. Tesla's definitely pushing still. So still keeping our eyes peeled to see if Tesla can push back up towards these highs and get that break from that 338 to possibly move on up to 340. Because right now, you got a little bit of buying pressure stepping into Tesla. Got some buying pressure definitely stepping into Tesla right now. Apple's still getting rejected, falling underneath the 227.50, possibly back on down to 227. It's possibly 226.50. Keep your eyes peeled on that because you see a lot of selling pressure coming in on Apple right now. Coming in on Apple, trying to push you right back underneath that open. Tesla's still pushing on up towards the upside. Alright, Tesla's still pushing, guys, trying to push up back up towards that 338.73. Still watching SPY as well. See how we're looking on NVIDIA real quick too, as we setting up for tomorrow's earnings. So let me keep a wild eye on that one too as well. So let me go to NVIDIA. How's NVIDIA looking so far? Oops, right here, right in my face. All right, how's NVIDIA looking so far? All right, go back. All right, NVIDIA's getting a pop on up. I just saw it. Towards the upside. Why is it going backwards? Oh, here we go. So we got NVIDIA trying to get a pushback on up towards the upside. Let's take a look real quick. So NVIDIA's trying to get this bounce back on up towards the upside for sure. Alright, NVIDIA needs to get back up towards these highs around that 143.50 level, towards that 144 level. It's trying to slowly build an uptrend back up towards the upside. So you can see those buys from that 140 level trying to push their way back on up. So let's go ahead and replace that. Let's just go ahead and put 50 instead of 42. So let's go ahead and put 50 because that'll put you at the half dollar mark on that bad boy. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, good. All right, there we go. So we'll have two levels from the 143.50 on up towards that 144 level on NVIDIA. So let's go ahead and set that up for 144. All right, 144 level on NVIDIA. All right, cool. Got those two set up for NVIDIA. So yeah, guys, the next levels that we do have coming up possibly is 143.50 on NVIDIA and up to 144. So that'd be for my NVIDIA traders. That definitely be for my NVIDIA traders still trying to get the pushback on ups. Apple still getting rejected underneath the 228 level. Tesla still having a little bit of trouble at 338. NVIDIA is trying to push back up toward that 143.50 level towards the possibly 144. So keep your eyes peeled on that. About 20 cents away from that 143.50 level. We just hit Apple. Apple pushed back up to 228. So right now we're getting a lot of bouncing right now, getting a lot of buying right now, starting to step in on those three particular stocks as far as Tesla, NVIDIA, and Apple. NVIDIA's hit the, okay, so NVIDIA, guys, we already hit the 143.50 level. Next level from that, guys, would be the possible 144. We're still on an uptrend on NVIDIA. So right now you still got SPY still trying to hold above 585. Still trying to hold above 585. So definitely getting some bouncing right now. Definitely getting some buying stepping in right now at the moment. Getting some buying stepping in. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Keep your eyes peeled. So NVIDIA, next level will be 144. 144 on NVIDIA. Alright. So definitely still keeping on watch, guys. Definitely still keeping on watch. Still building somewhat of an uptrend on the 5 minute and also, like I said, the 15 minute on SPY. Still holding above that 585 level. Trying to get that push up to 586. Don't forget about that 586.12 because I still remember that price point. So don't forget about that 586.12. That was our old area, that old bounce area. So don't forget about that 586.12. I do remember that price point in particular. 586.12 is right about that key level here. That be lining up right with that trend line. So I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. So definitely keep my eyes peeled. Yep, so still on this uptrend. Downtrend set up on SPY still. Even though we're catching a little bounce. Still a little weak. Still not showing like that powerful strength just yet. Still watching right now on the 5-minute. We're testing that 50. Still got our indicators pointing towards the downside as well too, but we're still on a downtrend. So I want to see how much higher can we go. Cause we still got that cup and handle pattern. We just got to get back underneath that 585 and get us back underneath that 50 moving average. Cause everything still looks like it still wants to cross over on the downside as far as the 180 chart on our SPY. Even though we're pushing back on up towards the upside. So right now it's still pushing up towards the upside right now. Still pushing on up, So I'm still watching that pattern set up on the 180. 180 is still set up in somewhat of a still that inverted cup and handle pattern. We just have to get that crack of 585 to go back down towards the. He say done for the day, boss. Quick money. Oh, let me see. 1300. Shout out to you, Nuno. Shout out to you, Boston, man. Give you some love, man. Shout out to you, man. 1300 already this morning. That's what I'm talking about, Nuno. That's what I'm talking about. Still got these lows here. So right now, still holding above that 585. Now above 585.50. Trying to push up to 586. Still keeping this on watch. Still keeping this on watch, guys. Still keeping this on watch. Trying to push our way back up towards these high areas here. We got that 587 where you got rejected. And then you got that 588.36 where you got rejected. And also that 589.50, the main resistance. So we know we got that for sure. So you're trying to hold back on top of this floor of 584.85. You want to round it 585 itself. We got this little floor here still. So it's like we back in this little channel. Back in this little channel. After cracking out of it, now we got back into it. Now back into this channel. Right now you got Apple on top of 228. Trying to hold that 228 level. As far as Tesla, we got back above the 336. Now trying to hold 338. And a little bit of resistance at that 338.73, right at this old resistance level here. In pre-market, we're starting to get, let's see, a little bit of resistance here. A little bit of resistance here. To me, the overall, it just looked like overall still like a cup and handle pattern. Inverted cup and handle pattern. So definitely keep my eyes peeled to see how much higher can we go as far as SPY. Just still watching those levels, guys. Still watching those levels. Cause I still see the inverted cup and handle pattern still set up. So I'm definitely keep my eyes peeled on this. Cause like I said, you got that 586.12, 587 up to this 588.36 right here where you bounced, got rejected, and it came on down. So you got those three levels that we need to cross, and then you got the ultimate one, which is 589.50. So that's your ultimate area, because that's the area we cannot break above, which is 589.50. So definitely still keeping this on watch. Trying to see if we start to get those signs yet of resistance coming up soon. So I'm definitely keeping this on watch right now. Cause like I said, we're still in a downtrend setup. You got room to go back up to test these areas. So I'm still keeping this on watch around this 586 level. So I'm still watching that to see if we're gonna get rejected and start to pull back down. So I'm just watching it very slowly, just watching this setup real quick to see where we go. I'm still watching my contracts because I know they're gonna start shifting all over the dang place. So I'm still watching those levels, still watching that. Trying to get some good areas as possible, so I'm just still watching. Because right now, like I said, as far as the 5-minute time frame, you're still on this uptrend setup. Alright, starting to slowly pull back, getting rejected right back underneath the 228 on Apple. Got rejected at that 338 on Tesla, pulling right back down. Now your weakness is starting to kick in again. So now you're starting to see it all over again. Starting to see that weakness kick in. Start to slowly see it. Slowly see it. Pulling back on down, guys. Pulling back on down. That's your first red candle on the 15. Let's see, can we get back underneath? Let's see, can we close back underneath this 585 level? For sure. What time we got? Still got about 12 minutes. So yeah, we could go right back underneath that 585 level. Put us right back underneath that floor. Let's see. There you go. Like I said, there go your first red candle on your 15 to start off with. Getting rejections. You getting a nice sell off on Tesla for sure. How's Nvidia looking? Let me see Nvidia. Come on, Nvidia. Let's go. Nvidia. What we looking like? Starting from slowly getting a little pull back underneath that 143. Still kind of holding some strength on it though right now. Still holding some strength on Nvidia right now. So definitely just keeping this on watch, guys. Definitely just keeping this on watch to see where this bad boy is going. Because right now he's still on top of that 585 level. Still on top of 585 floor. So he's still catching up these bottoms. Still holding at this moment. See, again, what would need to happen is we need to crack that 585 to start putting us back this way if we're looking for some more downside for sure. So let's see what we're gonna get right now. Because right now you're still holding that floor level. We have about 11 minutes left. 11 minutes. But we're still on this downtrend like setup. So still on this downtrend setup. Still. Again, we got to get the crack of that 585, which we are cracking because now we're at 584, 97. Still showing a little bit of weakness. Your indicator's still pointing down. So that's still showing some signs of weakness still. Right now, Apple's still fighting 228. Tesla still underneath that 338. Getting a little bit of buying pressure stepping in, but just keeping this on watch. Keep this on watch, guys. Keep this on watch. There goes SPY. SPY starting to crack the open. It's starting to crack that 585. So it's starting to crack that right now. Got about 10 minutes left. Yeah, 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. So we're starting to get that pullback now. Starting to get that pullback. Even on your 5, you hit that 50, starting getting rejected and starting to curl right back on down in that bad boy. So I'm definitely keeping this on watch. SPY, guys, below the 584.50 that we called out. 584.50. 584.50. 584.50. So we back down to 584.50. 584.50, starting to get that nice little pull. Starting to get that little pull on SPY right now. Let's see, can we stay underneath that 585? Can we close back down underneath? Can we close back down underneath, which will be slowly pulling back down to 584 itself to possibly down to 583.50 itself. So right now, there go that pullback that we're starting to slowly get. Guys. Slowly getting that pullback now. Trying to bounce off of that 584. Trying to bounce off of 584. So we got that first one. Started getting rejected. So keep my eyes peeled, guys. Keep my eyes peeled on this real quick. Starting to slowly fade. Still underneath the 228 on Apple. Still underneath the 338 on Tesla. You know, getting a little bit of buying pressure. Still trying to push. Still watching that. Still watching this floor. Still watching this level here, guys. Still watching this level. Trying to see, can we stay underneath 585? Because again, we can stay underneath 585. I mean, you got room to still fade down to 580. That's still a $5 profit. From 585 down to 580 is still a $5 profit. We start to get that fade back down. We just got to stay underneath 585 for sure. Because right now we're at what, 584.80? So 584.80 on that bad boy. Keep my eyes peeled, guys. Keep my eyes peeled. So we topping out right here at this moment. It has to stay under 584.7. Yeah. Like I said, and I normally go by 50 cent increments. So like 585. If we're looking at it on the downside, what was that? 83. So we back above that 83 level on Tesla. Getting a bounce back up. Still holding this floor level. So still holding floor level. Apple trying to get back on top of 228. So yeah, I'm definitely just keep my eyes peeled. So right now, like I said, I'm not trying to rush anything, force anything until I get those clear signs that we're cracking back underneath this level. Because right now the floor is still holding. Still holding at this time. We got about 7 minutes. Have about 7 minutes left. Tesla's back up. Apple's trying to get back up above that 228 level. Excuse me. Still watching these levels, guys. Still watching these levels. Definitely still watching these levels. Alright, cool. I'm gonna try to, let me see. Like I said, we're gonna have 586.12. That's still gonna be above your head. 587, 586. So we still got a lot of resistance that we're gonna have to still get above. And you still got that 50 right above your head too. Moving right back on down to 584, 585. Still kind of battling around this floor level here. Still watching that. Still watching these levels. Cause like everything else is like kind of lit up in red. The only ones that's in green is we still got Apple, we still got Nvidia, got Google, Netflix, SMCI. We just got to stay underneath that 585 because again, we close underneath 585 level. We can definitely start to rotate back that way. So right now, you're still holding this floor. You still haven't crossed over. I mean, you came down, but then you bounce right back on up. You're still holding this floor level, so that's still holding up at some type of support at the moment. What we got left? 6 minutes. So 6 minutes left still. So I'm definitely see can we close underneath that in the open, because the open itself can act as resistance as well. Right now you got them both trying to act as support, where buyers are trying to hold this key level here. Buyers are definitely trying to hold this key level here, because today's open was 584.71. 584.71. So right now you're above the open and you're above this floor here around this 584.85 and 585 itself. So you still got these floor levels still holding up at the moment. Still watching Apple, still battling around at 228 level, still watching that. For Tesla, still haven't got back above that 338 level either. So I'm still watching this level. Still getting a little bit of weakness on here, so we gotta lose for sure. Get back underneath that open today. Like I said, 584.71. 584.71 on that note. Do we have anything coming out at what time it is? 10? Any let me see. Let me double check real quick. Alright, moving over. Let's see what we got, guys. As far as today, economics, what we got. Alright, so as far as we have Tuesday, we got the retail sales that's gonna be at 10. Bill announcements. Really nothing else. Really nothing after the retail sales today. So I don't really see anything else other than that. Yeah, that's all I see. So retail sales at 10 in about 4 minutes. So we got some economic data coming out in 10 minutes, guys. We're gonna have that retail sales coming out at 10. Still watching Apple, still holding above 228. Like I said, Tesla still have not gotten back above that 338. Look like it's slowly pushing back down to 336 itself. So let me put almost where the open is. So